Hello, my name is Camila Muñoz and I want to tell you about the Special Justice for Peace. The Special Jurisdiction for Peace, JEP, is the justice component of the comprehensive system of truth, justice, reparation, and non-repetition created by the peace agreement between the national government and the FARC-EP. JEP has the function of administrating transnational justice and dealing with crimes committed in the framework of the armed conflict that were committed before December 1, 2006. The JEP existence may not exceed 20 years. The JEP was created to satisfy the victims' rights to justice. After them truth and contribute to their reparation with the purpose of building a stable and lasting peace. The work of the JEP will focus on the most serious and representative crimes of the armed conflict, in accordance with the selection and prioritization criteria that are defined by the law and the magistrates. In particular, it will be able to know of the crimes that ex-combatants of the FARC-EP, members of the public force, other agents of the state and civil third parties have committed. Regarding the letter to the Constitutional Court clarified that their participation in the JEP will be voluntary. From an organic perspective, the JEP will be made up of gender organ, presidency, justice room, Court for Peace, Investigation and Prosecution Unit, Executive Secretary, Judicial Secretary, and Information Analysis Group. Regarding the JEP vision for the year 2033, they must have done justice, clarifying and establishing individual criminal responsibilities for the most serious and representative crimes committed during the Colombian armed conflict and resolving the legal situation of all those appearing before the JEP, thus contributing to the construction of peace and national reconciliation. Its objectives are to investigate, judge, and punish the most serious and representative crimes that occurred in the conflict, prioritized by the jurisdiction, resolve within a reasonable time the application, benefits, and legal situation of those appearing before the JEP, satisfy the rights of victims to justice, the truth, and contribute to the satisfaction of the rights to reparation and non-repetition as a judicial component of the SIBGRNR, guaranteeing their effective participation before the JEP. To be recognized as a legal time and trustworthy entity through constant and clear communication of its management and the active participation of the different actors in the construction of peace and the search for reconciliation. Consolidate institutional strengthening that guarantees effectiveness and efficiency in fulfilling the mission of the jurisdiction. The essential characteristic of the system is a claim of integrality understood as a combination of judicial and extrajudicial mechanisms, but for the punishment of serious violation of international human rights law and humanitarian law, and for the clarification of the truth of what happened in order to fully satisfy the rights of the victims. Its main device is the JEP, together with the Truth Commission and the Unit for the Search for Disparate Persons. JEP is an original, complex, and mixed model of transitional justice based on truth, restoration, and reparation, and not on retribution, which must be the subject of a deep theoretical and conceptual analysis to specify its nature and particularities. The analysis matrix of the JEP is the internal armed conflict in which the behaviors to be judged must be registered, and therefore the causes and agents of the conflict. It is related to material justice and to the social and democratic state of law, but it must be inserted in political and constitutional customs that are still too attached to legalistic formulas.